What is going on, to you? Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gents. Today's a video. I promise it'll be short, sweet, and simple. And I'm sorry we got to go back to this, man. But I know you've all seen that video of. Here, let's just play the clip. Just play the damn clip. All right, there you have it. That's the topic of today's video, man. This is wild. This is getting pretty wild. And I know the robberies and the theft videos have been beaten like a dead horse. But people just don't listen. I don't know why no one is listening, man. Like all of the theft prevention tools and things out there, to be fair, it looks like she was at some type of car meet. I think the car right on the right side of the screen was like an Audi or something. Then you got like something else over here. So it looked like she was at a car meet and they stole the car from her at the car meet. What? It's not safe anymore. It's just that simple, man. You just gotta be on guard 24/7, man. But it didn't look like she had anything to be on guard with. Like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how they stole the car. She probably could have left it running. Obviously, the video just cuts on as they're peeling off with her car and she's chasing it down and then gets thrown to the freaking ground. Almost ran over by, I'm pretty sure it did. It looks like it like clipped her foot just because of how like the car threw her body and stuff. Looks like it might have clipped her foot. And she like tried to jump in the car. She starts panicking because they're going away, which is super dangerous, by the way. Like, you don't know what the hell they could have had in that car. Could have blown her face slam off if they were really like that. But she's lucky that all they stole was their freaking car, not her freaking life, man. That is pretty brave and pretty impressive on their part. But like I said, we don't know the details surrounding this theft. For all we know, she could have just left the damn car running. She's sitting there, yeah, strolling around. She's probably just gonna hang out for a couple of minutes, hop in the car and take off. Or it was sitting there for a while. She's, you know, still strolling around the meet, checking out other cars, and then she hears a familiar sound. Is that my fucking car? She sees it peeling out, and then she goes over there to try to stop him. So yeah. That is a pretty wild scenario, and some of the ways that probably could have been avoided, simply having anything to prevent theft, or if she had like an air tag or something in there, like anything to track the car, anything to prevent the car, any type of kill switch, something. You got IGLA, Revelco, all of these anti-theft systems, and it doesn't look like she had anything, or else they wouldn't have made off with the freaking car. I was about to mention the neutral strap plate cover, but it clearly doesn't matter because they had the car started. So it seems like they had, you know, one of their little iPad beep boops, and they went in there. Of course, she's not walking around with any type of Faraday pouch or anything like that to block the signal. So they just catch the signal because she's nearby somewhere. They know she or he, they don't know who it was. They know this, she might have been targeted. She might have been targeted for all we know. So they might have already known it was a female and be like, oh, easy lick, let's take it. And they probably just caught the signal, started the car up, hopped in, and took the freak off, man. We've seen how quick it is. We've seen how easy it is to do it. And there's really not much short than IGLA or Revelco type of system to keep them from starting the car. If you have one of those cars or one of those systems installed, or some type of mechanical kill switch, and even if it was a mechanical kill switch, for some reason, I doubt you would have flipped the switch off when you went to a car meet. So I wouldn't recommend, I don't think a mechanical kill switch would have saved you in that scenario. Just because if you're going to a car meet, you're not thinking someone's gonna be that dumb. My bad, I thought this was something in my head. You're not thinking someone's gonna be that dumb to steal your car at a freaking car meet. So you probably wouldn't have hit the kill switch wherever you may hide it. You're probably not gonna hit the kill switch to turn it off. But if there's a Revelco is usually like a little pin system, and you pull that plug and the car can't start without that plug. And the IGLA, every time you turn the car off, it automatically activates. So no matter where you go to the gas station, you go freaking to the store, you go into the mall or something, if you turn the car off, the system resets and you have to punch in your code again. So if it was the IGLA, she would have been good to go. If it was a Revelco, she still would have been good to go, because I'm pretty sure that key would have been on her keychain and she would have had to, you know, if she takes her keys with her, obviously that plug, that pin is going to be with her at all times. So mechanical kill switch probably wouldn't have saved her there, because there's no way she would have been thinking, oh yeah, I'm probably going to get robbed today, I'm going to flip my kill switch for my car. So some type of anti-theft system is the only thing that I could think of that would have saved her in that scenario, because the neutral strap plate cover would not have worked, because obviously the car was in drive, so they didn't worry about pushing it somewhere. Maybe the wheel lock that I have that I showed you guys before in the video, maybe, but like, who's going to a car meet and throwing on a wheel lock? The only thing I can think of that she even would have thought to put on would maybe be like the steering wheel lock that I've shown on my channel, that I have for my car. That might have been the only thing that she even would have thought of remotely doing, yeah, just in case. So like, to give someone some type of time to, you know, like, hey, red flag, that's not their car, where the fuck is she at? Hey girl, hey, they're stealing your car. Someone would have raised the red flag, hopefully, and you know, it would have caused them just enough headache to be like, what the fuck is this? So, you know, hopefully it would have given her time. It didn't look like too big of a meet, but I don't know, maybe it was a big meet and that's why they had the time and opportunity to steal a freaking Charger. That's just sad. And then, of course, if that fails, then since she did chase him down, I saw one of the comments and I completely agree with it. Or this would have been the only time I would have switched cheese my own ride. And I'm like, yeah, I 100% agreed. Like, I'm sorry. Like, they 9 times out of 10, if you're concealed carrying, your arm is going to be on you. So, yeah. It's fair game. Not in California. Don't do that shit in California. Like, if they're making off with your car and you do that in California, you're probably going to jail. If you kill someone trying to steal your car in California, you're going to jail. The craziest part, the crazy shit, they make away with your car. Even if you catch them and you shot at them, you're still going to freaking jail. Like, that's just a wild. California's this is sad. Like, your life has to be threatened. Like, they have to be literally attempting murder on you before you can kill some damn body around here. Like, that's the only way. Like, if they break into your house and they're running out and you catch them running out and you shoot them in the back, it's on you. If they break in here and they're stealing your car and not posing a threat to you, it's on you. It's quite sad. But if you're in one of those other states that this would be legal in, I don't know, maybe like Texas or something, or Florida or something like that, let them have it. Let them have it. That's the only thing. That's the only way they're going to freaking learn, man. That's the only way they're going to learn, is when people start finding their asses up. That's the only way they're going to learn. Like, clearly they don't value their life, so they wouldn't be doing this shit. And clearly they don't fear anything. Because, like, how bold and how brave do you have to be to roll up to a freaking car meet, knowing damn well the owner could very well be standing 2 cars a car away, and you're just like, that's the target, let's do it. It's like, that's pretty bold. And at that point, I think you should be fair game. Like that like I said, it's just beating a dead horse. Like, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. Like, this is pretty wild, the level and audacity of these thieves now, man. Like, literally stealing it while you're there at a car meet. I've never thought, like, as a matter of fact, when I went up to Vegas at the roadkill nights for the Demon 170 reveal, I didn't take anything. Obviously, my neutral strap plate cover was installed. I wasn't planning on staying overnight, so I didn't take anything with me. Like, all of my anti-security stuff stayed home. Or I had it, but I didn't use anything. Like, I'm not going, it's a Mopar meet. There's 30,000 other Chargers and Challengers here. Way better and way faster looking than mine. I just doubt mine will be the one that gets stolen, even if someone did steal anything at this giant Dodge event. I just didn't see it. I'm sorry, but it's definitely possible. These guys are proven like they don't care at this point, and at this point, I don't think you should either. So if you don't have your CCW, I highly advise you get it. If you're in an open carry state, I highly advise you start freaking carrying. And even if you are in the open carry state, still get your CCW, man. Still get it anyway, because most of the time, these guys, they'll see that you have an arm, they'll see that you are armed, and then they'll come armed to combat you. Like, so just, even if you are in the open carry state, I still advise you to get that CCW so you guys better protect yourselves and protect your property, because there's just no reason not to at this point, man. It's the wild, wild west out here. You need to be better protected and better suited to handle today's criminals. That's just all there is to it. It's not like the olden days where, you know, your grandparents and your great grandparents will leave doors unlocked in their freaking neighborhoods because, oh yeah, that's just the neighbor's kid. Come on in, come on. Nah, this is not those days. They're wild. They're wild, man. This is a whole new ball game. It's a whole new criminals. And you guys should be prepared for it. That's just that simple. The simple message here is arm yourselves, people. Better protect yourselves, better protect your equipment, and protect these damn cars. Don't make it easy for them. I keep begging you guys to not make it easy for them, man. And this just goes to show that I'm not crazy. We're not crazy. When we're telling you guys to get these things and these tools to help protect your ride, we're not being crazy. We're not being, oh, that'll never happen to me. We're not saying that at all. But we are saying that it happens often, and it very well could happen to you. That's all we're saying. So better be prepared. Better to have the things than to not have it. It's just as simple. Better to have the IGLA than not have it. Better to have a Revelco than not have it. Better to have a kill switch at all than not have it. Better to have your neutral strap covered than not have it. Better to have your steering wheel locked than not have it. That's it. That's all we're saying, man. Anything, just something to buy her enough time to get back to her car and be like, hey, that's my car. And she probably would have saved the day. She probably would have saved the car and they wouldn't have made off with it. Ran her foot over because, like I said, it looked like it ran over her foot. Probably would have been good to go, but it didn't look like she had anything. There was nothing on the car to stop him from starting it. And yeah, thieves 1, poor little girl 0. And yeah, it's quite unfortunate. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, man. I just want to talk about that little video, how wild they are, and just protect yourself, people. Protect yourselves. Get your CCWs if you don't have it, and if you do have one, make sure it's updated. Make sure you're in rigs and all that stuff. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys, man. First time stopping by, like, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you guys get a notification when these videos go up. Switch to the Instagram channel, Low376Slow, all one word. I'll put it down in the description. Until next time, tube, I'm out.